welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to the weekly review. Hi,
Huh?
I'm Brittany Smith.
How you doing?
And yes, and I am joined by,
Colleen Rutledge.
hi, we're here for our weekly review. I'll tell you what a weekly review is.
I have one though. I have one that I sent
Oh,
to somebody.
then by all means, Colleen, what is a weekly review?
So weekly review is when um you think about the things that you need to do and the other things your life contains and compare them in a realistic framework to figure out what is possible and in what time frame. That is one aspect.
I like it. I like
That
it.
was yeah, that was what was being discussed in a meeting that I had this morning, and so I was like,
Oh,
hey, and so as I was saying that, I thought to myself, hey, that's a good, you know, weekly review sentence.
it
So
is indeed.
yeah,
And yeah, we got up and running just a smidge late because we were looking at a baby on FaceTime
we were actually
together.
showing a baby to other less baby small humans, and there was like dog, you're a dog, I'm a dog, but for babies.
Yes, yeah, for babies. So yeah, we're here for a weekly review. Do you have any intentions to set for your weekly review?
My intentions are to do more than just D&D. I think that I might do the same thing as last week in where I process some D&D inbox and then some real inbox. Um, that might be good. But yeah, to try and balance these up because oh, stand by. I have to turn off notifications from the weather app.
Because of course they didn't ask for permission.
They did, and I said yes, but I made a mistake, and now I realize that, so I'm correcting it. Yes, they did ask. I'm still keeping the severe weather, but not the this hour's precipitation, which nope. Okay,
No.
so uh, yes, that is my intention is to balance real life and fantasy, which some people do more successfully than others.
For those of you who are new to this show, Colleen has been dealing with some obsessions lately.
But in fairness to me, I have been, in my opinion, managing that successfully. Not in terms of like forcing my brain to want to care about real life, which I don't really agree is a positive outcome anyway. But I have been taking care of my children and coaching my clients and making sure that the house runs and all of my responsibilities have gotten executed. Not necessarily absolutely perfectly, but what even is that, first of all? So yeah. Yeah. So, what are your intentions uh right now?
Um, I have a confession. I didn't even think about it until we'd started on the stream because
It's been one of the
um, we had, yeah, we had a lot of fussing in the night from small human, and I woke up short. I mean, I finally woke up. I woke up many times, but I finally woke up and was like, oh, it is time to get up. Very, very shortly before my previous meeting,
yep,
and rolled into this one. So
yep.
I did think about it yesterday a little bit, but yeah. So my system is working better than it was, but it could still use some help. I have a feeling that there was something I was like, oh, I should totally do that for my review. Don't remember what it was. Nope. So I'm thinking looking over the looking over my system is a good one, like cleaning it up. Um, and calendar review, as usual, has to happen. And then we'll see what else happens because I'm still not awake, Colleen. I'm just not.
I know.
awake still.
I'm not the same as you, but I definitely, yeah, I was playing Baldur's Gate until the time when we prefer to be asleep, or rather not asleep, but like lights out, and then put lights out 90 minutes after that, and then got woken up fairly early by the my own fussing entity. And of course, the kids didn't get enough sleep naturally because of that. And so they're a bit cranky and cranky at each other. And so this house is not necessarily well rested at this moment.
Yeah,
Um,
the guy in the previous meeting was like, "Oh, I want to apologize. I'm not that on top of it." And of course, he's on the East Coast, you know.
mm,
And he was like, "Yeah, I only got 5 hours of sleep." And I was like,
I
"Yeah,
would kill for that.
yep." Anyway, so yeah, if you are joining us, we would love to hear what your intentions are. Suzanne says top of the morning. Oh, full moon last night. I wish that I could say that that was the reason that my infant was fussy, but it was just, night. Um, but that
Yes.
would have been cool to see. I wouldn't have though because it was cloudy because I'm in Oregon. Anyway, so yeah, Suzanne, and Shivy, hi. Let us
Ah,
know what your intentions are for your
yes,
weekly
please.
review. And I'm going to pull up our document that we use.
Yes, the
And this
document.
is
I'll do that too.
because we can't actually show our actual work we're doing for our review because it usually involves client information.
Yep.
And so instead, we have this little thing that tells you what we're working on
You
because
know what
otherwise we'd have to
else?
self-monitor all the time.
You know what
Yes.
else too?
What?
I now can't because it has a whole bunch of spoilers for my D&D game, which is not nearly as dire. But if a client of mine ever like happened to stumble upon it and decided to, or sorry, a player of mine, wow, if a player of mine ever decided to like stumble upon it and be like, you know, watching this content, they couldn't, because yeah,
You're... It's true. I'm a dork marrier. Anyway,
correct,
Colleen being my
correct.
work spouse and once heard my um, IRL spouse say, I said, "You're a dork." And he said, "You're a dork marrier." And Colleen was like, "Did he just say you're a dork marrier?" Yes. And Colleen was like, "Yes, yes, you are."
Yes, you are a double
Um,
dork marrier.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So let's like review and stuff. I am
Eh,
also like,
Sorry, what?
you went ultrasonic. What?
I am trying to do two things at once. I'm going to stop doing that and focus on you instead. Hi.
I've been working very hard to limit and only have 1 unit of caffeine a day, but I have been relying on 1 unit, and that unit ran out yesterday,
Ah,
and hmm, I could use it, is what I'm saying. Not enough to drink my husband's Pepsis, but
mm,
his full corn syrup Pepsis. But yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to review my calendar, but you know what I'm probably gonna do is I have been allowing myself about somewhere between a quarter and a fifth of my normal Adderall dose while breastfeeding. And I think I'm
Right.
just gonna excuse myself and go get that
Okay.
because I'm looking at this and I was like, I can't even decide what to work on. Clearly,
Yeah.
I am not fit. I'll be right back.
I will attempt to entertain our watchers by paying my taxes. Fascinating stuff. Yes, we're gonna pay that when. Can I pay it like now? What is the day? Can I pay it tomorrow? No. 5 business days in advance of the current date. In advance? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Number of payments 1. Yes. Yes. Why are you so informed finance? Yes, I authorize you to take this money. Submit. You have created a pre-authorized debit agreement. That sounds very intense. Okay. And Suzanne, my reminder to text you has just popped up, so consider yourself texted, even though you're here already. Okay, so I've done that. Hooray! I need to let my spouse know. Okay, schedule the quarterly payments. Okay, how do I do that? Accounts and payments, probably. Proceed to pay. Okay, I did. Available payments, statement of account. Maybe that's it. Okay, I'm gonna pin that because I don't know. So I'm gonna capture that. Get husband to help me schedule the debit payments for taxes for this year. And also, hey, what about HST? That is captured. I have to update the inbox number now. Heck. Okay. Well, I can mark this as done. Huzzah! Keyboard shortcuts, hooray! All right. I need some music in my brain immediately, if not sooner. Although once again, we are going to not sing because that would be very copyright and Larian Studios will not like it. Well, they seem moderately chill, more chill than some studios. Still. All right. Where is my lip balm? First, I'm gonna check the chat. Snow White. I never heard her until this obsession of mine with Asterion, but I like it. I'm digging it. It's very grungy. It's not my usual haunt of music wise, but I'm into it. Everything she does is in all caps. I don't know why, but it just is a thing. I'm gonna mute this, otherwise I will go crazy. That's all. Let me check. Water delivery. Yes. 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 Okay, cool. Yeah, no, if you got the same pump that I did, then there's nothing to figure out. It's completely self-explanatory. So yay. Boring. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Canadian taxes. Yes. I once had a client say, do you have taxes in Canada? And I'm like, yes. You do not get universal health care without taxes. Start the workday routine. Yes. Oh my goodness, you guys you stoking me so much. What are the parts of my business? Yes. Oatmeal. Take my drugs. Excellent. We'd like drugs. We like oatmeal. Oh, Brittany texted me. Found another coffee. Boom in last night. Okay. Buckets. Yes. Raining buckets. Yes. Oi, what? I don't know. Who did I offend? Why? What's going on? Okay. A lot of piercings too. Quite a lot. On Snow White, I mean. At least in this picture. All right. So all right. Yes. But I have been skewing more grungy lately. More grungy. Yes, tax refunds. Yes, that'd be nice. Yes. Yes, I know. Yep. No, it's yeah, I okay. I need to approach this sentence very carefully. The person in question was a person of color, and unfortunately, I think in this instance, it is the socioeconomic disadvantage associated with that status, which may have contributed to the ignorance. And as a result, part of my brain kind of hitched and went, wait, what? But yeah, that's what I think it was. Yeah. And as much as I am, unfortunately, an intellectual elitist, it is important to remember that intelligence and ignorance are they are separate situations. Yes, exactly. We collectively on this continent have failed that person. Yeah, precisely. Okay. Hey, cheers to you, Shiv, for the water. I applaud you. You guys just love it. All right. So now I'm gonna try. I have 1, 5, 7, 14 messages from people, all of which are from about D&D. And I can see my cousin typing more. Now, in fairness, that's probably a bunch of like Instagram reels or something as well in there, and possibly some Reddit content that they're sending me. But it's a lot of D&D, and they're sending more, and there's more in the server. Ooh. So the D&D inbox that you guys are seeing, that number, that is not accurate. That is not accurate. That's just the literal things that I have captured. And there's more incoming, and it's a never-ending torrent of happiness. Don't get me wrong, but it is overwhelming. And oh, you know what? You know what I should do first? No, you know what I'm gonna do? The thing I said that out to my client I was gonna do. So, figure out how many useful hours I have for D&D prep before we begin play. That's what I was saying to the client that I was mentioning this morning. Was, I have 3 weeks until we play D&D, this game. No, I have, I would say very generously 12 to 30 hours. Probably not as little as 12, but I don't know. So we're gonna pull up my calendar and we're gonna pull up a notebook because we need our handy dandy notebooks, folks. And now it's Usher. Little notebook. I want to take one. I never listened to Usher. Okay, so black hidden behind my flag. Your flag. If anyone knows the reference, we are friends. Do you have a flag? All right. Notebook time. We're going to do this. Purple pen. Very important. So, calendar. Pulling it up. I love the opening of the song. The song itself is like, but it's okay. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. But the opening is awesome. That's me all over. Like, I'm definitely Eye of the Tiger kind of person. Smoking the one. Okay. So D&D hours. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to count today. We're going to start tomorrow. Let's give that 1 hour. On the 27th. 1.
My husband found it in the cupboard.
Oh, good. On the 28th, I'm going to say
I had to make it.
3 generously. Friday, 20. I'm going to visit my sister. Let's give it 3. Saturday. Oh, Saturday I have a bunch. Okay. Let's give that 3.5.
Oh, hey, welcome.
Sunday
I thought I was on mute. Sorry.
31. Oh, but we're actually having session 0 that day. So I'm going to give myself 4.5. And then on the 1st of April, no joke. Okay, so we're okay. Okay, then let's say 3 on the second. No, yeah. Third, let's say oh, um so I'm 1 hour there, and then let's give that the 5th. 6. Um, 2 hours. 7. 8. Um, 8. Um, Wait, what was the previous first? Okay, first, yeah, it's about right. And then the second, yeah, yeah. And then the 10th. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so the 10th, say 2.
Hey, Dehab, who are you asking? I'm guessing Colleen because they've been talking more, but anyway, Dehab asked you if
Oh,
you had it
yeah.
on your calendar.
I think, let me, Shiv, yes, I'm recovering well from my surgery. Suzanne, Izzard, what up? Obviously, we're already friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I actually can't. I can't think it when I'm. What is it? I can't think of it now. I have to put. I have the tiger in my ears, otherwise I can't do this. Um, Survivor.
I can
There
because
we go.
Eye of the Tiger used to be the thing that I would play when I was starting to work on my thesis. Like it was like part of my training,
Oh, that's
like
awesome. You
get
you
in the
you
mode to
rockied
work.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah. That was Eric's idea way back in
Yes,
the day.
yes. Do you have? I am reviewing. If you are who I think you are, then you yes. Then I'm doing what I told you I was going to do. This is me. This is me trying to figure out how much time I have between now and the 15th to actually do D&D prep. Thank
If
you.
you are who I think you are, then I'm doing the thing I told you. That's beautiful.
It's like
We
it's
could be
like a it's like
spies.
spy. It's like espionage up in here.
Yes.
See, every time I hear "Eye of the Tiger," I do not see Rocky. I see Jensen Ackles as Dean Winchester in season 4. Oh, this is gonna bother me now. Yellow
Of
Fever.
what show?
Of Supernatural.
I mean, I was guessing, but that's just because I know you, and
You do
that's
know
the
me.
show you
Sorry, yes,
watch.
season 4, episode 6. I was right. Early season 4. Dean
Zoom
has
does not like that pitch.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It just cuts
Hey
out.
baby. Um, just to keep them alive. Yes. We love it. Yes. So yeah. Okay, good. Yes. Really good really good Sam hair. Okay. Didn't get silly like it did in like season 6, but it was good. Yes, I'm reviewing my calendar for how much time I have to do D&D work until the 15th. So we're going back to that. On the 10th, I have 2 hours. 11th, okay, 1.5, and then like 2.5, so 4. Nice.
I
And
just
then,
realized something very important that I've never moved to this house.
yeah.
My whiteboards.
Oh, that is very important. Are you thinking that because you now need them? That would be unfortunate.
Yes, of
Okay.
course. That's why I realized it. Please.
Okay. On the 12th, 2.5. On the 13th, oh, we have playgroup that day. So, oh God, that's going to be like 2 days beforehand. I'm going to be like, do I do D&D prep or do I go to playgroup? I'm going to go to playgroup, guys. This is what I'm going to do. Gotta see my peeps, my homies, my humans, my bipeds. Um, all the thesaurus words.
I'd say
So
I'm one of your bipeds, except you don't see my feet. You see my shoulders and my
for
head.
all I know, you float through the air like a number of
For
people
all
do.
you know, I'm actually a mermaid.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say half an hour. I might get half an hour that day, which is very unfortunate. But on the 14th, um, I will probably have 2.5, at least five. I'm gonna say 5.5. Because I know myself that's the day before. My brain's gonna be like, brrr, brain go brrr. All right, on the 15th, usefully I'll have like an hour on the 15th itself. Yes, that'll be, oh man, sweating bullets on that day. I'm gonna say 1.5 because I probably will do the minimum admin and do that in the morning before music class. So let's add this up. Ladles and jelly spoons. I don't know how to add up a bunch of numbers without getting my eyes crossed. So we're gonna go through this. Okay, 4 and then 7. 7.5. Carry the 1. 12. Oh man, I already lost it. And I can't use Gemini because AI bots get really confused about math because of people trying to convince them that 2 plus 2 equals 5, which people need to run D&D instead of doing those things.
Uh-huh.
See, this is what I'm talking about. My cousin sending me a bunch of D&D stuff and then sent pita pit on Uber Eats will no longer allow avocado and hummus on the same pita. I love my cousin so much. The random, the ADHD. I love it. Okay.
Okay.
Really straight numbers. Seriously. I think I can put it in the Google taskbar, I think. Or the taskbar, the search. Let's try that. Okay, 1, 3 plus. And then I can check my work as I go along to make sure I haven't missed something. Okay. See, I already missed one. God, it's so bad for my brain. Okay. 1, 3, 3, 3.5, 4.5. 1, 3.5, 1, 3.5. Sounds like additions of D&D. Oh, 0.5. 2. Oh, night song. Forest left, love, love. You are amazing. 2. And 4.5. Really hurting my brain, guys. This is not how my brain works normally. We're getting through it though. Come on, breathe. Oxygen. I'm literally getting lightheaded. This is not good. 2.
Why are you getting lightheaded?
Because this kind of math stresses me the heck out. 2, 4, and I'm looking up and
I'm not
down.
sure that this is part of your recommended review.
Pardon
Getting
me?
lightheaded. Ask your doctor if reviews make you lightheaded. I don't know if you saw the question for you, Colleen, but
Oh, okay. I'll look.
you're gonna do the most
I
talking.
have
You
a
got to
total.
check.
Uh, five
It's the
fifty-three point
rules.
five. That's actually really a lot. Is it enough? Uh, a super speed good spy. Good. Diversions. Clean out keyboard and trackball. Nice. Uh, oh, yes, I'm gonna drink more water. The question is, are these useful hours at times of day when your brain can D&D, or can your brain always D&D? Suzanne, you are not wrong. So that's a very, very good question. The video with the bridge. Did I say that or? Okay, so yes. So I can't always D&D. You're correct. There are definitely times when I am more flexible than others. Like some of that time, a good, I would say at least a quarter of these hours that I wrote down is when I am in a darkened room after having just breastfed, i.e. oxytocin and melatonin onto my brain, with a sleeping baby on me. Not ideal for actual useful brain work. So the thing is that I'm going to need to do and focus on is to ensure that I have set up these tasks that I need to process in such a way that I can grab the ones which are the highest brain energy in the moment that I'm capable of, right? Because there's some that are, it's so much fun that it doesn't matter. I will get it even if I'm tired. And I can usually D&D something. I can't always D&D everything. And there are certain ones that I will have to be like in a room by myself, no one talking to me, no baby on me in the morning, which is rolling up the God's darned character sheet for insert NPC here, who is becoming the bane of my existence. And I love him. It will be annoying because of many reasons. So amazing. The Maryland Bridge is a topic? Okay. Yes. No, yeah. And no, here's the thing, Suzanne. The thing about this is next level task management. Okay. This is not like you have a to-do list and you kind of present it and you sort of work at it. This is not necessarily the kind of work like, okay, to illustrate this point, I'm going to go into my tags here. This is how I manage the contexts, right? So let me look at it. So I have tasks. I have tags for all projects. I have tags for all 4 plot lines, which are in the setting up of this D&D game. I have a tag just for that one NPC's character sheet, because I know that I need a certain amount of brain for that. I have tags for, is it on my phone alone, or do I have to be physically available? Like, do I have to drive somewhere? Do I have to like, you know, have like be at my stove, or you know, like some kind of physical requirement? I then have like upper and lower of the house. I have my computer as one of my physical ones. I have the phone, and then I have like, and just FYI, like you don't have to do anything about this, just to be heads up, like a reminder, like literally a reminder. And then like I have GTD as something, and then I have a tag for talking to my spouse. I used to have one for Brittany, and then we manage that separately now. Then I have a, if I'm coaching or not, and then if I'm coaching, is it audio or video? Then I have, is it recurring or not recurring? Because Todoist used to have no way of filtering that independently. And under recurring, I have synchronous and asynchronous. I'm not done yet. Business is another tag, and then I have the guild and like my business clients, and it's client versus like the business itself, like paying my HST, nothing to do with client or the guild, right? Then I have the ongoing management of my D&D games as a concept. I have all 4 plot lines that I'm running through them. I have each Monday night and Friday night. I have one for each of the each of the player characters. So 2 for my husband because he's playing in both games. Then I have the current adventure that each group will be playing at the time. And if they start more than one, I have to add more than one. That's a lot. That's a lot for me to manage. And I'm a nerd about this. My autism loves this. So that's going to be the challenge for you and me, Suzanne, and anyone else out there who does not have my particular neurodiversity, to engage with how to subcategorize these tasks, because we can be here all day. So, for example, in my D&D prepped context in Todoist, Let me pull up a random one. Oh yeah. Okay. Process level 10 druid into this character sheet. Okay. That has the D&D project to set it up. That has the specific character tag, phone only, not while coaching, non-recurring, ongoing management of the campaigns, Monday night, and the name of the adventure. And I had to put all those in. I chose to put all those in order to know what the heck I'm even doing, right? And that doesn't even get into adding tags for brain power, which I could do, and I've considered. I haven't done yet. Because then I can easily go, okay, of all of these that are due urgently, which of them is a low brain power task? Because I'm under a baby right now. My brain isn't working that great, so I need a low brain power task. What I'm going to have to do is go through these and go, okay, which one of these is low power? Oh, okay, I'll just look up the the elf components of this character sheet. I can do that by myself with low brain power. So be aware that this is the risk. This is the danger. When it comes to organizing things based on what can I do in this moment. Okay. Brittany, do you have anything to say on that matter? Brittany?
Well, that was the only way I was gonna, because you were just going, which is beautiful.
There.
But
Thank you. I'm glad. Do you have anything else to add other than Here There Be Dragons?
as few as you can get away with, but no fewer.
Yes. And shockingly, this is as few as I can get away with. And that's terrifying.
What is common with ADHD is they expand over time, and then you need to contract them.
Yes. That's what I did. And that is what I have done. Like I started off with basically just phone and physical, and then it just expanded from there. So yeah.
Thanks, Suzanne. And yeah, that's part of it is like, what are the things, like making sure that I have the tasks in there in small enough chunks, and that they say like, I've got one that's waiting room, and those are like, something you could do on your, I've had that for a long time. It's something you could do on your phone while you're waiting for them to call you back at a doctor's office, which is also a great thing for like a breastfeeding task. So,
Yep.
So yeah. So that's been one of the ones that I've been using. Okay, so yeah, I've been experimenting with them. Okay, I had to do a quick detour and like post I haven't posted them in Discord, but I made them for our ADHD Guild server.
Weekly goals. You didn't actually say the keyword.
Daily tasks. It's on the screen.
Oh, daily tasks. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But I did sort of include a weekly goals because this is the document I look at the most. So it's like, okay, I'm not necessarily doing these every day, but like, what are the big picture things for the week so I can still see them? Yeah. Because I don't know which one I'm going to work on when we leave this, and it's going to depend mightily on how effective that caffeine was.
Sure,
can I record a video or not? We'll see. Yep.
Yes. And the other component of this is changing, right? Like there are some days when I can do fairly brain heavy tasks even though there is a sleeping baby on me, and there are other days when it's like I'm completely alone and it is morning and I can't hold the train. So these are the components. You will always have to do some brain work to figure out what to do next. The idea is to make it the amount that benefits you the most before it begins to tumble you into I'm doing this instead of the actual work. That's that event horizon that Brittany and I are all too familiar with.
Okay, I'm going back to my calendar.
Man, I expended so much energy in saying that. I'm glad I did. I enjoyed doing it. It was very important, but I'm not like I'm like depleted now. I know what I need to do. Brittany, prepare the 3,000-mile slap. I'm getting some dopamine, but I might need to be slapped out of it.
Oh, don't slap you yet. Okay.
Prepare it. Just hold your action.
All right. Okay. Tell me if this isn't the time or place, but a random non-binary question just occurred to me.
Okay, shoot.
So, my husband has gotten really a big fan of saying "my good sir" to our son. Um, so if I want to be all formal like that, what do I use?
That is the big question, honestly, because
Thank you.
that's
That's
something
validating.
I find adorable. Uh, and I would love to be referred to that way, and I would love to refer to my kids that way. So we have that double problem. Let me do a search.
My
I got,
good sir and or madam. I got nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm happy to call you my good
yeah,
person. It just doesn't have the silly formality.
I know.
So
I know.
yeah.
Okay,
I guess
so
these things
the
haven't really
internet,
made it into the formal
no,
world.
the internet is useless once again. The closest is the instead of Mr. or Mrs., it's mix, MX. That's the accepted, but that's not the same as what you're talking about. I have never found
Yeah.
a well, sir, madam. Um,
It's good to know the
you
mix though. I might forget and have to ask again, but
it's fine. You are encouraged to refer to me as Your Excellency. That is an acceptable in
your
the same
excellency.
ballpark, not the same thing. Um,
Yeah.
or your what is it? What is what Queen Victoria?
We
What's Queen
reserve the
Victoria?
royalty ones for when the boy
Imperial
is real
Majesty.
fussy.
That's the other one.
Huh?
Yes,
What's the other
Your
one?
Imperial Majesty was
Mm-hmm.
Queen Victoria's form of address because she was not just monarch; she was emperor, empress.
Yes. I mean, like you can also, I will accept either master or mistress because I have a master's degree.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
good with either.
Yes. Oh my gods. I have to.
But I don't have a mistress degree. That's something else.
I'm texting you. Um,
If it's just a whip, don't bother.
close, close. I saw a thing. Actually, a friend of mine sent me a thing that said, I'm a pansexual, non-binary person," and that I texted you. I've never made a full decision in my entire life. I don't intend to start now.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah. So yeah. I wasn't sure if you knew that term that I texted you. Anyway, so the point,
There's
yes.
no
So
terms in there I don't know.
Your Excellency, I would say there are most sentences, "My good sir," "My good madam," "Your Excellency" would I think work, but it's up to you.
It
Um,
works, but I would want to reserve that for when we
you're
save
being
that for
really sassy.
yeah, yeah, when the baby's really crying. Okay, I need to get back on topic.
Okay, we can do that. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm gonna check the chat here real quick and then get back. My good fella, I like that. Like good fellas, yeah.
Yeah.
My good.
I mean, it does have more of a male history, but I feel
And
like,
it also depends on the non-binary person, right? Because
yeah,
I was assigned female at birth, and so I'm much more comfortable with things that skew masculine versus
yeah.
things that skew feminine. Um, yes. I'm back in. You keep readying your slap there. Let me see if I can edit by flare because that'll be helpful.
I am not being a great ADHD coach keeping on topic right now, y'all.
No. Okay,
I mean, I know
if
it's
you
not
need
my
me to
job right
engage
now.
autism.exe, I can do that.
Be careful. You can't open EXEs in an email from an email.
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
Okay, good, good.
Can I open them from Reddit?
Please don't. I mean, you can open them on your phone because it'll do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh, no. I thought it was blurred because NSFW, but it was spoiler. I don't think I caught it.
Oh, yeah, you got to watch those. I mean, it's
Yes,
blurred
I
for a
do.
reason. Protect yourself.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm really it's bad.
Okay. I'm working
Ooh,
really
I
hard to
forget.
look at my calendar right now.
I was gonna send my cousin a message. Um,
And now I've got our text messages open on my computer, which means I just see like big vampire picture from you that goes along with our other conversation quite well.
I know. There are not two circles. There are not two circles there,
I mean,
friends.
I mean the edge cuts off before I can see what weapon is in his hands, but
That would be a guitar. It's a guitar.
oh, okay, I'm actually disappointed now. It
I
didn't go with
know.
the
I mean, a
leather and
guitar
stuff.
can be an improvised weapon. I would
I mean, sure,
give you
but
blood.
like,
I arguably slashing if you got it on the right angle with the strings. Um, Guitar strings are
yeah,
no
but I
joke.
feel like that'd be a different type of torture to many musicians.
Yes.
Also, I'm looking at my calendar and it is my brother's birthday, so I'm gonna text him real quick. Oh, I texted my dad. My parents are sick, so they left town because they didn't have a grandchild to see. And and I said it's probably this, but I bet you missed the boy. And he said yes, and his parents. Aw. Stimulants are not working yet. This is really hard. So far, my like blank paper I like to leave out while I do these for all my ideas contains nothing but stuff I want to do on a break. Um, what was I doing? Oh, right, texting my brother.
Off stream, I have to tell you about what happened last night and the amazing uh reference opportunity I
You're
had that I
just taunting people now. That's just rude.
it's just because it has a really bad word in it that I can't
I'm
not say.
kidding. I'm teasing you. Okay, but that is good to know that it's just a bad word.
Yeah, just about. It's not even the worst word. It's not even the word that I don't say, which I don't think is in Baldur's Gate 3, as far as I know. It's a very human word. I can't imagine anyone else saying it. Is that spoilers? No. Really? Oh, come on. Okay, I guess it's not acceptable, but still, come on. You know you're a special person when you're like, that is not NSFW enough. All right. I think I'm getting enough. I think I'm getting enough dopamine here. I think okay, yeah. I'm gonna find oh man, and this is a good song. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, spoilers, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're getting out of it. We're getting out.
Oh, well, that answers what I'm doing tonight. I was like, should I join this podcast? But
Also, for anyone, if you know, you know, Brooklyn Heights goddess. Just saying. Okay, we're coming back to it. We're coming back to it. We're gonna update my thing here. Figure out how many useful hours. Yes, the answer is 53.5.
okay.
And many thanks to what was the name? Have for that inspiration. 100%. Oh no, the oatmeal's blue. 100% inspiration for that, and I'm very, very glad that I did that, even though it was scary. I was so sure it was gonna be 13 hours. But it wasn't. It was way more than that. Now, will I do take full advantage of all of those? No, that's not how it works. But to know that that's the case actually is kind of relieving, and also scary at the same time, because I feel like I could spend. I mean, this is the thing. Any piece of tech, okay, you can spend as much money as you want on it, right? You know, and the same thing with writing. Any creative endeavor, you can spend as much time as you want on it and it'll be done. It's not about being done. And I forget, I think there was some artist who said, like, there's no such thing as art being done. It's just he stopped working on it. I agree, 100%. It's
Great art
about,
is never finished, it's only abandoned.
yes. Who said that?
I don't remember. Or rather, I have several possibilities in my head, so I'm unwilling to say any of them out loud.
Uh, um, it was a French poet by the name of Paul. Uh, Last name in French. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm actually really good at pronouncing French names. I just don't know what the pronunciation of that is because I can't read French. I can pronounce it. I can't read it. Same different thing. Like Chewbacca. Okay, we're gonna restart that song and further worship at the feet of Berlin Heights. And okay, so oh man, okay, I got dopamine back. I got dopamine. What I need now is focus, water, and I think some jumping jacks. No, not jumping jacks. That'd be bad. Ragdoll pose. That's just about as much as my body can handle right now.
Yeah, I had the hardest time yesterday. Like, I was like, I am involved in something interesting, and I cannot stay awake.
For those who do not know, I think everybody on the stream knows, but just in case, I am recovering from a tubal ligation surgery. I have 3 laparoscopic incisions in me, and they're not my favorite thing, but they're pretty good.
Oosh.
They're pretty itch, which means not good. But jumping jacks, not necessarily the most smart thing I can do right now.
Go
Just
Shivy, and thanks, Dhab. Is that how you want it pronounced? I'm gonna have to run off to break because I need to urgently, but also it's about time. So I will be right back, and hopefully I can focus on my freaking calendar.
yay! And you not talking will also help with my focus, as much as I love you. Okay. But you muted me, so this is equal opportunity. We know this.
Oh yeah.
All right. So do I need music difference? Is that what I need? I need to change my AirPods. Let me see. Yell at myself a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay. So boring inbox or DTB? I've been thinking about fantasy enough. I'm gonna do the boring just for 1 second. I'm gonna do 4 items of the boring. See if I can do that. And then moving on. Okay. Setting that up for then. No. All right, 1 down. Um, um, right, added that to a project that's going to be reminded me later. Oh yeah, because that was the day that my car battery choked and we were rescued almost instantly by a perfect stranger. It was wonderful. It was a good day. I mean, it was a day, but it was as good as that day could possibly have gone, which was astonishing. Uh, okay, I did that already. That's 3 and 4. Um, in 6 weeks. Yep. Okay, that's 4. Now I'm gonna see if I can do one item of the D&D inbox because my brain is getting pretty saturated on that lately. I wonder why. Um. Um. Uh. Heard something I thought of. Okay, D&D to-do list. Or inbox, I should say. Yes. All right. Right. Okay. Oh man. So this is something that I realized I wanted to do when the players reach a certain point in the adventure they're doing first, on the Monday group. And it's the kind of thing that stresses me really a lot because I can't set a reminder. I won't be like at 5:30 p.m. on April 15th. No, that's not how it works. At 5:30 p.m. on April 15th, will be happy if a dice has been rolled because that's how things work when you start things up. And I don't know exactly how to keep it in the forefront of my mind. I don't know whether to put it in the adventure notes or the to-do list. Both. Both. Both is good. Both. Yes. Excellent movie. Just stellar. One of the things about that movie, which is Road to El Dorado, A, Elton John was in it, which B, well, he did the music. And because of a pre-existing agreement with Jeffrey Katzenberg, and Elton John is nothing, if nothing but an honorable man. In that film, unusually, because usually when they have an animated film, all the voice actors are in separate booths and they do all their lines separately. But with that film, they actually had Kevin Kline and anyway, the person who played opposite, the two of them in the same recording studio together, so their charisma and their a whole thing could vibe off of each other, and that's one of the things that makes that film work so well is that human interaction and play that they did, because it wasn't all, it was some improv, but even so, even with lines that were pre-written, the energy of it is palatable in that film. Oh. I just sent a like real life important intense message to my cousin, and they just respond with a GIF, and they just know me so well and they are so supportive of me. I love my cousin so much. And that can go badly wrong, right? You want to respond sincerely to somebody and you use a GIF. That can go badly wrong, but they trust me and they know that I know and understand. So it's yeah. So I'm pulling up that adventure notes document. Where are you? Nope, not that one. I really need emojis in these suckers. Where is it? There it is. Damn. Okay, so what I need to do under notes. Okay. Nope, not in caps. Nope, nope. This is what I get into like I have a whole list of things that are all in caps because they're all really important. And this is not very good for actually paying attention to things, as it turns out. Okay. When the players, I can't say it out loud, but what am I thinking? When the players are what? Oh, I actually wrote it down already. Where is it? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Um, then I am so excited about this, you guys. Like the wording of it, because I do a lot of things improv. Like I don't write down dialogue. Some DMs do. I don't write down dialogue for my players typically, but this is like a very specific thing. Um, and I just really love the wording that I got. And I asked chat rather the Google AI bot, which is called Gemini. I asked Gemini to make it more menacing, and it couldn't. It did not improve on what I said, in my opinion. And I just thought it was great. Um, oh God. Oh God. I just had an idea. Oh no, instead of that, oh God. I just had a great idea. It could be a really bad idea. Oh no! Don't open Netflix. What? I meant to do slash through that. Yes. Oh man. See, this is the problem I have. I keep having these ideas and they're super risky. They're super risky. And what's life without a bit of risk? Oh, and I wish I had somebody to talk to, but my husband, oh man, it's a problem when my husband plays in my games and I can't tell him secrets. I have to have somebody to bounce it off of. There's almost nobody that I trust more with D&D decisions and DMing decisions than my husband. So other people will be like, hey, it's a great idea. Absolutely. Just go ahead and do it. Yeah, and that's fine. But my brain's already telling me to do that. I don't need more people telling me that. I need people to pro and con this with me. Oh God. Okay, I have to write that down. Um, the ecstasy and agony of creative endeavors. Am I right? Do you have? Um, so I've written that there. I have to alter this one. That's gonna be easier because mark down. Um, man, no.
Hi.
Hi.
There is sun outside for the moment, and there's a cute boy in the other room, and I'm still
Yep.
going to try to focus.
Well, I just had an amazing idea which could really backfire on me or be amazing, and I don't know which it is, and I can't ask anyone.
Backfire.
What?
I don't know. I just picked one at random.
Okay. Because
Also,
here's
I
the
know
thing.
that my things that I get that excited about are usually the backfire ones.
Yeah, I know. No, but here's the thing. If okay, it's like it genuinely would be temporarily on purpose a betrayal of a player trust, but if they write it out, they will discover that in fact I didn't actually betray their trust.
Okay, this is a D&D thing as
Yes.
opposed to a productivity thing. Okay, cool, cool. I should have known. I did not know, but I should have known.
Yeah. No. Yeah. All
When do
right.
I
That's
dare try
marinade time.
jogging again?
Um. Oh man. Because no, because there was a backstory element that one of my players um gave me, and I'm like, "What's up with this?" And they're like, "Well, I don't know. It's just a freeform thing. I'm not sure what it is really." And I was like, "Can I take it and make it a thing behind the scenes?" And they're like, "Yeah. All I ask is that this and this." I'm like, "Okay." And so I just had an idea that violates one of those temporarily. Like it looks like it does, and then it actually turns out that it's not.
Okay.
Um, and so what
Thanks
I
for joining,
need is for that
Shivy.
player to trust me long enough that it looks like I betrayed them, but I haven't. I hope that I do, but it'll be like in one of the first three sessions. So it's like, do you really trust me even this early on? That's the key. And I can't ask. I
Yeah.
can't ask the person
Can,
because
can I
what?
say something about my system and reviews?
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. I madness gripped me. It's
Oh,
we
I
have
know. I understand. So
we'll go
I
back
was
and forth.
not focusing on the calendar was not inspiring focus, and I had
No, I
spent
bet.
adequate time on it and not made progress that I am, and I only realized this by taking a break. I am consciously moving to something else in hopes that I can get engaged with it with it's not that I slept significantly less than I often do, but yeah, it's a thing. I am not awake. Okay, and I just remembered another thing I need to do, which is because last time I made smart lists for my tags, but I added a few tags and those need smart lists, and I haven't actually done it on my own yet. So add smart list for new tags, which I hate. I hate this about my new system that I have to actually create a smart list for each tag
I know.
to not have to scroll all the way down to the bottom. I don't like it. It's not good.
Oh man, my brain is just buzzing. Okay.
Okay, so open up my tasks. Okay.
Because I can't.
Okay, I just thought of a less than 2 minute action that would make this other action way more likely to happen. And that
Yay!
is put the thing I need to read by the nursing station. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay. I did it. I put the thing there.
Yay! Good. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, I now need to be specific. Pelvic. I am waiting to hear about physical therapy for my hand, and I had a thing to schedule with PT, but it didn't say which physical therapist. Yeah. And I'm realizing that this is not going, this is one of the places I can verbalize about my experiment with doing a system and reminders. Um, I'm realizing that I haven't seen these tasks, which means I'm not pulling up the waiting room tasks when I'm in like nursing. And there's a good reason for it, but I'm not sure what to do about it. And maybe you have an idea, Colleen, because you've done something similar. Um, I'm processing the inbox. That's what I'm doing by default or responding to
Yeah.
notifications.
Yep.
Um, and then I don't finish that and then move into looking at the tasks.
I know. Um, yeah, that's honestly, that's been my default with D&D lately, and it has been the default with other. Now, Coach Brain engaged. Um, and then disengaged apparently. Uh, it's possible for me to get to the bottom of my inbox. It's not possible for you. So, is there a brain mode you could get into of like not emergency scanning, but not I get to the bottom of this? And there's some in the middle of like, can I achieve breastfeeding inbox look? And if not, don't even go there. Or do the emergency scanning. Like, that's my first thought.
I am sorely tempted to move everything from my inbox that's pre-child to the archive section of
Mm,
the app I use as my inbox. Unfortunately, the thing that's stopping me from doing that, like this bankruptcy thing, like I need the stuff that's in there. Like I can't delete it. But moving
no.
it to the art, the thing that's stopping me from doing that is that I I have a specific use for things that are in the archive, and they're things that I want to keep indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I
Yeah.
could do, this, anyone who's not tried coaching, this is what happens in coaching is you're saying the thing out loud and then you come up with an idea that you wouldn't have come up with if you weren't saying it out loud to somebody. And so here, enjoy our live action demo. Um, but I think I have a thing that says only count items in the inbox, like on the badge, that don't have a tag. I
Mm.
could make a tag called old,
Ah, right.
and then I'd at least see the number decreasing
Yeah.
because it's it's okay. Big if I didn't have these other pressing things, projects that I feel like I need to be completing right now, um, I could I am curious if my current life I could finish processing an inbox,
Mm.
but because it feels bottomless, because there are things from before, it's not. And also, I'm feeling a lot of pressure to like start up my social media stuff again. That's because I had enough to last through maternity leave, but then no energy to make more when maternity
Yeah.
leave ended. So I've been on like
Yep.
not, I'm feeling a lot of pressure to get those going again. So that's one of the reasons I haven't spent more time in the inbox because every time I'm like, oh, I got to work on video stuff. But yeah, I'm curious if maybe my current life I could get to the bottom, but I would have to have a different system for it. Um,
Well, I was
hmm,
wondering if you could put the things that are currently in archive elsewhere, but that doing it the reverse is
no.
right.
There are three places in this app: trash, archive, and inbox.
I meant moving it out of the app.
No, because that's where I search. Like that's
Yeah.
actually been a system that works because I
Yeah.
capture freaking everything there. I don't
Yep.
have to have gotten around to processing
Yep.
it to know where to look.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay.
So,
Yep. Yeah.
um, but it's a good question. Okay.
Yeah. This is the kind of goes again for the non
Yeah.
people who could that's the kind of question that the coach needs to ask just in case we're in a feedback loop we don't even know about.
Oh, totally.
Yep.
Totally. Good. It was a very good question, but
I paused the
um
music and picked up my crochet there because my brain was so right with you,
so
man.
in the coach mode, that is something I will capture and think about.
Yeah. And that's the other thing with in the intersection of coaching and task management. Some things are like, okay, I think that's going to work, and I have to let it sit in my brain. Like the thing that I got me like completely like having a creative aneurysm, um, that has to sit. I can't just make that decision right now. And I might decide in the moment, but I might not, and so it has to sit and marinate. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that really bothers me is I can't even like feel out my player. I can't be like, okay, look, if I do X and it looks like I did the thing you'd asked me not to, but it then he's gonna know, right? He's gonna know immediately that, and then it completely will just remove any impact that it has, and he'll just be like, okay, I'll just wait this out, right? Um, and it might even be worse. It might be like you kind of did betray me, and you're telling me to wait. So yeah, it's a minor thing, but I take my players' trust seriously in all areas of the game, big and small. Anyway, so good. All right, you got that captured. I'm gonna go back to music.
Yeah, and okay, I'm not processing my inbox right now, but that is a Mac task, and I'm not usually on my Mac when I'm processing my inbox, so I will do this thing.
Okay. Okay, one more boring one, and I'm gonna go back to the D&D real quick. I love that. I love about Todoist. I can write in 10 days after April 15th. And, somebody else's brain might easily go, well, obviously that's April 25th. My brain doesn't. I can just write down that organic wording and it puts it in. It's so great.
Okay, I updated. Yay!
Hey.
So now I can delete this note. And by the way, your system was correct. Uh, shared client confirmed no sessions with you.
Ah, good. Thank you.
Sorry to go to spy talk, but
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Even if
oh,
you had said the person's name, I don't think I would have clued in faster.
hey,
My
Diab.
head is full of, you know.
So I find that I need to get up and move periodically to refocus, and
Mhm.
so in that case, I needed to use the restroom, but um, but like I'll also one of my ways of like staying and working. You can see my great handwriting, but
Ooh.
like is to write down stuff. Like if it occurs to me, oh, I want to do this instead of getting up and getting water, which I am now out of. Um, I write it down that that's what I'm going to do on my break. And so I can keep my butt in the seat until
Yep.
the break time starts. And then I get up and do that. I didn't do any of those things this last one, which is why I'm thirsty now. But yeah, that's what I do. Is I usually write stuff down or I'll just stretch and move. Usually walk out of the room because that change of scenery helps. Although now it means I might see a cute baby smiling and not want to go back to work. Um, and hear my husband singing adorable songs that he just made up to baby. The latest one is Old McDonald's to there's a cute cute here and a cute cute there. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dropping viewers. I'm so sorry. Guess you need to go back to D&D talk. Um, okay.
Oh, sorry, Decaf. Uh, I don't know if my rambling in the sense in the time since has elaborated any, but what I meant is okay. So I thought of something that I might want to do in a D&D game, but it it is literally against one thing that a player asked me not to do with a part of the backstory. It appears at first, and then it turns out that it makes a cool connection, which I think might make the person very happy. But in order to get there, you have to get through the it looks like I betrayed them thing first. So it depends on if I have earned the trust of my players enough that the person can go, I asked Colleen not to X, and Colleen just X. Are they literally blatantly going against what we explicitly agreed? They misunderstand or anything like that? Or can they go, okay, it looks like Colleen did X, but I have to investigate this further, and then they discover amazing thing. But it does, even if the person goes logically, well, Colleen wouldn't blatantly do X when I asked them not to, it might still be feels in the interim. But if it works, it'll be amazing. If it doesn't, it'll be the person going, I mean, that was kind of cool, but I especially asked you not to, even though it didn't end up being true, in the interim, it felt icky. Like the one thing I asked you not to do and you did it, right? So that's the thing. Right. It's kind of like the classic for some reason, and every single kids TV show where it's like, oh, it's so and so's birthday. Oh, we need to have a surprise party for them. Oh, everybody, don't tell about the surprise party. And then the person whose birthday it is thinks that they've forgotten their birthday because they're not talking about it and they're acting all weird. It's like that. It's like it doesn't actually end up in a cool surprise party. It ends up with a person going, I was kind of weird, and you guys, oh, I guess it's a party, but I wish you just said, hey, you remember your birthday is a party now. That would have been preferable. I mean, that's not really the plot, but that's how I feel every time I watch a show like that. So maybe even adult shows do that. But yeah. So it's like it could end up with surprise party. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for doing that for me. Or it could end up with like, okay, it's a surprise party, but like I felt like you guys didn't remember me, and that felt worse, and that's not doesn't make up for the cool surprise party that happened. So it really comes down to how much trust have I earned. I think I've earned enough trust, but this person also has understandable trust issues with things. And my memory is terrible, right? So everyone knows my memory is terrible. So it might be that Colleen didn't remember, don't do this thing, and forgot and just did it, right? That could be a thing. And I can't say anything. That's the situation. It's hard. I have to think about it. I have to let it marinate in my brains. Um, so I think I'm gonna do one more thing on the boring. How's everybody doing? What are you up to? What's happening? What's going on with guys? Shiv is gone to walk a dog. I believe we still have Suzanne. Oh, she said right. Sorry, they. We tend to use they exclusively on the stream because we don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And we've
yeah,
not asked everyone's permission explicitly because
yes,
sometimes we
because
know
we
the
know who
people.
these people are most of the time, but we don't want to like. Yeah. So I'm gonna do one more boring inbox item and then go do a D&D one.
Most of the podcasts I listen to have defaulted to just doing they regardless
Mhm.
as the default for like people writing in and stuff.
I like it. It makes me very happy for obvious reasons.
Well, you've heard my argument that it's cognitively easier to just do that for everybody.
Yes,
And I'm a cognition person.
not right now, but in theory.
I am into cognition, whether or not cognition is into me. We will that that's a different story.
I think Eric should make you a shirt that says that. I'm into cognition, even if cognition isn't into me. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, he has a new maternity shirt he's gonna post.
Nice. Is it the
It's
one?
an ultrasound of Grogu.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. His art is fantastic. Um, okay. Yes.
My thing just says to get up. It feels like I just sat down, but I think I should listen to it.
Okay, do it. Listen to your body.
All
I
right.
have one more task to process, and then I'll be done with Tuesday, February 27th. And then I'm gonna do that. Right. SOS, please someone help me. All right. Oh, that one's an easy one. Oh. Um, I had a note here. I was like, what does that mean? And I figured it out. I just remembered a song, which is very much in the genre, in the headspace I'm doing lately. What is it called? Um, anyone knows the show, the theme from Suits. Love it. The vibe is really icky if it was in real life, but the vibe of the song is really cool in my opinion. I feel like D House probably watched Suits. No, you have. I know you have because we talked about it once. Sorry. I think. I don't even know, man. Okay. The Greenback Boogie. See, I thought so. Ah, Suzanne, that's awesome. Yeah. When you switch, right? Once you switch to something, it's easier, but switching, the process of it is not easy. Okay, so I need this in. I'm about to dance. The greenback boogie. Oh my God, Have you know what I should do? I should pluck Harvey. I should put a Harvey in my game, in my D&D game. Oh man, I love Harvey. I mean, again, just like I wouldn't want Tony Stark in my actual real life, I would not want Harvey. Spectre. Good D&D name. Spectre, not bad. I'm gonna capture that. Um, I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how I would insert that, but I do love having NPCs inspired by characters I love, or like multiple characters together. Because he's just his attitude is so awesome. He's so traumatized. It's terrible. I mean, they all are. All good characters are traumatized, as far as I can tell. Uh, Please feel free to give me an exception. Grogu, possibly. Um, nice. That is not something I'm doing anytime soon. That goes into. I guess I'm gonna roll here. I'm gonna roll of my real life inbox. Who the? Oh, oh boy! I have to count this right now. I do. 1, 2, 5, 6, 12. 15. Oh, that's a lot. It's the content list that I save like Instagram and YouTube and fan art and everything of my current hyperfixation. And I just so that I can go back to it whenever and get that dopamine hit. That sweet, sweet dopamines. Um where am I gonna keep this now? I've come to it in the inbox. Where am I keeping it now? I don't even know. I'm gonna duplicate it. That's what I do. Sometimes when I can't figure it out, I duplicate it so that it goes to the bottom. So because my inbox is sorted by most most like oldest to newest at the bottom. So I just newest goes to the bottom. So then I don't have to deal with it until whenever I get. All right. Oh man. All right. I can check that off because it was planning for a visit by a relative that I don't think can come because they have pneumonia. And this person is 85 or something. So yeah, not a good, and has a weak respiratory. Yeah, not good. Not good. Uh, so I need to find out what that plan is. I'm also hungry. But then I need another half hour. Ah, that is that. Uh, oh yeah. Maybe that's a 2-minute action, but I don't want to do it right now. Um. Oh,
Okay.
hi.
Somehow, for a second, when I turned on the volume so I could hear you, I expected that you would be able to hear me. I didn't talk yet before I figured it out, but my brain, man, my brain.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. And of course, there was a cute baby, but it's starting to get sleepy.
Yep. Yeah.
Yay! Okay, get an email instead of getting distracted by the park's website. Ooh, which parks? Um, my brain has been on a little bit of a Disneyland thing because the ADHD conference is going to be in Anaheim,
Right. Oh,
even though I'm mad at them and I would prefer to not give them money because they fired my friend.
right.
Yes.
Is that 3 weeks? 1, 2. Yeah. Wait, no, 2. Oh God. Um,
I haven't paid to go myself to go to a Disney park since I was in Japan.
wow.
Yeah, that was a minute ago. Or like 15 years ago. Wow. Colleen, I'm old. I don't know if you knew this.
Me too.
Okay, cool. That is, I think more appropriately, I have a context slash tag. I've been debating if it should go into my system or not.
Actually, you know what? Do you have this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So I did all that, like, oh, where can I fit in D&D prep? Like, how many hours do I have? And then I realized that there's gonna be the eclipse on the 8th. And so that's gonna be a fair few hours that I for some reason is not in this calendar. There we go. That's fixed. It was, and it is not. It needs to be changed.
Oh, geez.
And so
Sorry.
I'm going to have a fair few hours of that. Going to be like possibly driving somewhere to hang out with somebody and watch the eclipse together. Yeah.
Wait, do you have a full?
What?
Which eclipse is this? I'm so out of the loop.
It's a full solar eclipse that is going to be on like North America. Um, I don't know if it's going
It's
to
not
hit.
going to be near me, or am I just out of the loop?
I don't think it's going to be near you. Yeah, it's going to be, and yeah, I think not. Let me check. I looked at
Hi,
a map.
Suzanne. Totally get that.
Yeah, it's not going to be in Oregon. It's gonna hit Maine, New York, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Missouri, Texas, and also parts of Ontario. So yeah, it's not relevant to you.
Um, I when I saw the first and only full eclipse I've seen, I immediately understood why there are people who travel the world to see everyone.
Yeah.
It's not in my budget, but what is it, next month?
It is in 2 weeks.
Oh wow. Yeah, because I'd seen the partial ones before and they are fine. I should stop what I'm doing to look up, but not, yeah. Okay. I am missing a pretty big project here. Oh, huh. How do I want to handle this? Okay. I think what I need to do for this week is to put it in I have a meta project that is like my systems.
Hmm.
And so I'm going to put it as a task in there, like plan out this project because I can't brain it this week. It's too far from what I can address. But I'm just realizing this deadline is creeping up on me and I haven't done the stuff for it. Oh, and I have another big. Um, oh my gosh, I discovered something yesterday. I was
Hmm.
using the Google keyword analytics and wanted to find what the associations were for procrastination because we were thinking about doing our talk on procrastination. Almost all of the related searches were, what does it mean? Meaning of, procrastinate, meaning of, what does procrastinate mean in English? Yeah, I just killed Colleen's brain.
That is pathetic. Oh
So I'm
God.
thinking, because it's obviously still an issue, I'm thinking maybe it's just a term that doesn't resonate with people anymore. Like, I have a
No, it is
problem.
polysyllabic.
You think it's polysyllabic is
Round.
the issue? Not that it's just I don't think of myself as procrastinating, but this thing I meant to get done sure isn't done.
That could be a portion of it. I think it's polysyblism. That's what I
Anyway, I
think.
don't think we can use it as part of the title of our talk.
Just like Suzanne and I were discussing, these people have been failed by the system.
Possibly.
I have to do a
It might
calendar
just be an
overhaul.
identity issue. Like I don't identify as somebody who's putting off things on
Like
purpose. I'm trying to work
like
on it. It just isn't
perfectionism.
happening.
Yeah, yeah. It could be. Hey guys, I was at something and now I'm at 38.
Cool, cool. What was I doing? Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay, as a part of documenting my system transition, I am really missing two, like at this moment, I have an item in here and I want to mark that it's on hold, but I don't have a way to do that. And I have a multi-step project that they are dependent on each other and I can't mark them as unavailable. And I'm currently missing these features. I'm just saying that out loud. I'm going to keep using it for the time being, but like, ow.
for the time being.
Yeah, this is an experiment partly just to teach me what context I need because it's a simpler environment than OmniFocus. I don't think I would discover it in OmniFocus because it's too full of my stuff already.
Yeah.
And also, it's a
Yep.
very complex system.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a calendar tweak.
Remember I said I was experimenting with the focus tag?
Yeah.
Not only have I not been looking it up when I have time to focus, I also haven't been adding it to stuff.
Ah, that'll work.
That one may not survive. Okay, this one actually is more complicated than I thought. It does not deserve waiting room because it is too complicated.
And
Okay. Yeah, I just want to mark this as hold.
mm,
I don't want to remove it, but I don't. You have a system that doesn't let you make things inactive. Do you just remove it and hope that you'll put it back in? I don't think they heard me. Turning. Sync. Um. Yeah. No, that's a different thing. LCP. I have two programs that I get their acronyms mixed up. Final Cut Pro, FCP, and Launch Center Pro, LCP.
Mm, yep.
Okay. Okay. Now I need to update. Document. I hear grandma. No. No. Yeah. You're not removing. Um, Crap, I'm a few tasks deep. I think I'm going to regret not having written down what I'm doing. Oh, that is the one I want. Okay, cool. Video record. And okay.
I'm going to be going here in a few minutes, but I am making progress with this calendar thing.
Mm-hmm. Good. What would I call this other one?
Because there was a couple of different items that were like in theory, but not really.
Yeah. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go.
think that looks good. All right. Well, okay, let me see where I officially landed. Um, um, okay, so I added 9 today and I got to 36 from 60. That's good. That's reduced by half. Now, I don't think I reduced the D&D one much, which is fine. Yep, not any. All right, I'm gonna go get some food and leave the stream for
Ah,
this.
there we go.
But oh, hi.
Sorry, no, I just found something that I was looking up.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Well, I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. Oh, hi, Ozak. Sorry that I'm going. It says you're coming in, but
Oh, I didn't
here.
see Ozak was there because I
Yeah,
was looking
Ozak,
something.
most
Hey,
recent
Ozak.
right there. Yeah. All right.
Ozak, you missed it. I had a hard time getting myself going too. Sorry, Colleen.
No, yeah, I'm good. I got a lot of stuff done. Yeah, it was a good review, and I did exactly what I told Dehab I would. So,
Perfect.
yeah,
You were accountable.
I was, and I was scary. I was concerned. It's always nice when you're like, oh no, I'm going to discover this really hard truth that I don't want to listen to, and then it's like, oh, that was way better than I thought. Hooray! It's always nice. Yeah. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good job. And yeah, I will see you guys here again, and I'll see you, Brittany, all the time.
Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Welcome, Ozak. Welcome back, Dia. We are going to do this thing. So I am updating a document that I may use today. Like, I have this thing where like I want to wait until I'm all ready with all the things and I've got tons of other stuff to do today that would probably be a better use of my well, it would be a good use of my time. Um it'd be an important and strategic and timely use of my time. And I've been not putting off, I've been attempting to do this thing and not succeeding at it for so many days in a row, weeks in a row, that it's bothering me too much. Like, I'm afraid if I try to do the other thing, it'll just sit here like nagging at me that I still haven't done this. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do this afternoon because it's a project day for me and I have conference proposals to work on and something else I wrote down and just like I haven't recorded these videos and it's been driving me crazy. So I think I'm going to try to do those because yeah, I have sort of minimum viable. I always think I can record more than I really can. And yeah, even though one of them is like, I don't want to air this one anywhere near the other one, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to make a note of that. Don't here near. Which it's like, okay, if I say I'm recording like essentially 3, 4 videos, and I said I don't want to post them anywhere near each other, it means I gotta record more if I'm gonna, have that be true. And then I have all this. I just need like a place where my big projects live. Mm. Okay, conference application. I need to. Wrap magnets. Okay, I am noticing I'm doing a thing that is dangerous, which is my sort of master daily task list is becoming a place where I'm writing out bigger projects, but it's also like the place I'm trusting right now. Not great, but sort of what it is. The sun disappeared. It's probably gonna start raining, huh? I don't like that. I don't appreciate it at all. Oh, I need to charge both my phones. Charge. Okay, and then I'm having random actual ideas that I need to capture, which are things like need. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, it's not great, but I can hear my mother-in-law is playing with the baby with the Grogu doll that makes noise and talks and coos at you and is super cute. When my nephew was here, he was playing baby doll with it, like, oh, and taking care of the little baby Grogu, and it was adorable. By the way, that sound, if you can hear it, is my timer app that I would normally be showing on the screen. Except that's a task I haven't gotten around to yet. Speaking of things I haven't done that I would really benefit from. Put my gloves back on. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm in the wrap, but I need to figure out where I got to where I am now from where I marked on that page. Um, okay. Um, this one needs a flag. Um, oh, I'm unfortunately at a place where I have enough tags that it doesn't prompt me to fill them all in, which is only like 3 or so on reminders, which is, but still, it's annoying. Um, what? Um, Okay. I'm trying to wrap. Not doing a great job, but trying to wrap. Um, to take a break. I think I'm just, it's just that there's not more to update in these projects, but I've sort of gone numb to them because I need to get up and take a break. Um, so what am I gonna do next? I mean, I updated quite a few of them. I don't know what else I need to up. Probably some. Um, okay, okay. I mean, there's more I could do, but I think I won't see any more of it right now. So I'm gonna cross it off. I think I still need to review the calendar, but um, think I need something a little more proactive. Next one, so I'm gonna plan project. That one should be short, and then why are you auto capitalizing? And that's where I think my rough idea of the actions are. I need to make sure that they're in the system so that I trust that the system will tell me the things that I need to do. And then I will mark them. Okay. Here's where we're going to come into a problem with this system. I'm realizing, no, I'm still thinking. Um, is I have all of the actions for videos. Well, not for every video type, but like I've got them automated. So I like run a thing and then it creates all the actions in OmniFocus, not in Reminders, which is my current experimental system. And I don't think I want to rebuild that for something temporary because it is time intensive and that is not time and attention are not a thing I have in great supply. Um, I have to think on that it won't have those micro tasks in automatically. Um, that's annoying, but I will think on that one. And what I want to do there. I I kind of wish I could not remove my old OmniFocus library entirely, but make my system in like run two simultaneously, which is terrible. It just means I haven't deleted the old one. I want to experiment with the new one and then move the old stuff to the new one, but that's a bad idea. Um, what I should think about is while I'm doing this one, trying to clean out and update the OmniFocus for some of the results of my experiment. Okay. Okay. Let me just stop rewinding that one. Nice. That's bad. All right. Checking in. Organizing video projects, right? It does get messy. Mostly if it's the like the planning process, I don't have it in the system yet, like in the task system. It's only like the wrapping up tasks that are the same for all of them that I try to have in the system because I will lose the thread of those. And they're like, they are the same almost every time. So, yeah. Anyway, go Ozak. You got up and did the thing. I mean, I don't know what the thing was, but go you. Lydia before we move into the next thing. Nice. All right. I am going to dash off for a break and then I will be right back. Sorry for the delay. It turned out that a small human needed to be fed, and I had lost track of time. Sorry. And I thought, oh, I'll just do one and, go on to the other one. And then Grandma wanted to give him a nap. So, yeah. Hey, batch cooking. Nice. I know Colleen does that a fair bit. Okay, so I'm going to plan my trailer project. It shouldn't be very long, but if you're following the getting things done, it is 2 or more actions because um, because I don't have a printer here. And I need to print up something from the DMV to get a new thing because apparently it is caveman years and I can't just do it online. I have to print it up and drop it off. So I don't really have a run an errand thing yet. Cool, cool. Probably plan. Okay. Okay. Um, so I need to plan the trailer project. Okay. What you are is, really? Okay. Um, fill out DMV paperwork for new title. Save it. And that is rerun, waiting room. Uh, um, so filling out the paperwork, for me, that's gonna be a rerun task. That means I can do it in another environment where I don't have anything to say at the moment. Um, and waiting room is essentially my nursing one. So paperwork for new title, and that is at a location where I can do that. It's going to take a big block of time that I don't want to. Like, can I just say that? Like, I have all of these other work things I should be doing with like a 2 hour chunk of time that is what I would need just in case for the DMV. And I just don't want to do that. Sad. Okay. Okay. So trailer project planned. Um, ADHD conference proposal. Right. Update bio. That is a walk. Maybe. Okay. Gotta update my bio. I need to update CV. This is rerun. Oh, the other one. Where's that trailer? Um, Turn on track. Phrasing. But before that, I need to. Let's see. What else did I have on that list? Oh. Um. Ooh, looks like I got some reading done. Sweet. Maybe you can mail it. Yeah, you can mail it, but I need to do it faster than that. Of course, if I don't get around to going, then mailing is faster. Crap, you're right. That's a good point. That I am on a time crunch. I super don't want to, though. What are our DMV hours? 8 to 5. But if I need to print it, oh, I don't have that one. Okay, I need that one. Hmm. But you have to also go find somewhere else to find what the fee is. I definitely can't mail it then. Like that's I'm sort of wondering if I should just go and not worry about printing it out or filling it out tonight. Maybe I should just go and just go in the morning and have it be done. I don't want to do that, but I think I have to. Oh, I will need all of the information though. So what that means is tonight I need to get the information. Hold on a second. I think that created a reminder. Did you? No, it did not. Cool. Done. Now you're here. Oops. Trying to move this window around and I dragged a trailer thing to the wrong spot. Okay. Maybe I should fill it out tonight and just have his help. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a detour. Okay, I think that's all for that one. Do I not have it? Oh, here it is. Oh, activity schedule was the other thing. Okay. What? Right. Schedule. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got those. Okay, I think those micro steps are all in. Go me. All right, I think I'm going to go to reviewing the calendar. Now that I've got a few more things in there, that should work okay. Hey. I could just stop driving. Oh, this actually isn't, I need to sell a trailer, like an RV. And so it has nothing to do with me driving at all. It's that I need to sell an RV and I lost the title. There's one other thing. Is a possibility. Made me think of something else. Thank you. Driving might also be helpful. It's also helpful for my mental health to go somewhere else quickly. And one of those places I like to go is to my parents' house where public transit does not easily access. Oh, I get a real pull-up bar. Ooh, lots of upcoming scheduling to review. That's a whole thing. Okay, what were my other big projects? Oh no, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. So then I would put org or no. Looking for, okay. I'm not sure that that's really going to work, but I basically put two options in. And if I look at this, I have oh, cool, my phone just fell on the ground. Cool. Okay, so I have one, two, three. Okay. No. Okay, this is wrap for me for this one. I may have to come back for one more, even though it's nice outside and I really want to be outside. I don't feel like that's a thing I'm prepared for yet. So I want to put this in a reason. Okay, so then the other thing I want to make a note of. Oh, I did. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Okay. I'm writing my last ideas down, timer. Please. Okay. That's reasonable. So I'm thinking, yeah, a lot of things will be easier after the conference. I mean, to get my head around after the conference proposals in next week, because then I can't do anything with it. And so once that's true, it's not on my mental list. Because up until then, I can keep improving it theoretically, which is not necessarily ideal, but it happens. Anyway, checking in on the chat. Oh, as I said, benefits of a diary, fewer tasks fit in one day, like using a smaller plate when trying to moderate food intake. That's true. Ooh, have a weekdays online event right now. Okay. If you're still here, I will see you later, Ozak. Otherwise, or if I'm still here, otherwise have a good time. Okay. I think probably this one is what I will do. And then when I come back, I'll finish reviewing the calendar further out than this week, as much as I can, and then maybe schedule co-working. It has not been working to do that for my first meetings of the day. Oh, that's a thing I should do. Um, honestly, what would be the difference? Not much. Hmm. No, there wouldn't be much difference. Oh shit. Shoot. Caught myself. Ask. Okay. Then I will move on to the next week. The next. Oh. All right. There we go. Oh. Okay. For realsy, I'm going to go on my break. All right. I will be back in just a few minutes and I'll see you then. Okay, I'm back. It was actually just about the planned time, so cool. Alrighty. Finishing up my calendar review, and I grabbed my vitamins, which I've been forgetting about. Lately, I've been finishing breakfast and my breakfast pills about at lunchtime, which is not my favorite, but it's okay. Okay. Okay, so doing the calendar. Do I have any co-working I wanted to schedule? Okay, so I think part of my issue is not leaving enough time for a meeting to end and whatever feeding needs to happen. I'm just so used to like, oh yeah, this is the transition time between meetings, and now it's like, no, that's not the transition time. It's this other amount of time that's not that. So I will schedule this co-working for 1:30. I think if I schedule for 2:30, I will definitely be able to work by then. So, um, 2:30. Okay. Oh, is there another one that I can feel confident about the time on it? Um, oh, we don't. Oh, we have an appointment next week, not this week. Um, maybe 10 a.m. Friday. And I think that's maybe all that's realistic this week. What about on Monday? What if I say 8:30? Maybe noon on Monday. Okay, I'm gonna experiment with these times to do co-working. It's been really hard to do it and be like, oh, I actually can work at that time because I've been underestimating how long baby things take. Like, oh, right, I may need to feed a child at a particular point. It's hard to plan for. So, Fortunately, my kid is kind of flexible. Like, I mean, once he's really hungry, I mean, game over. Like, but there's a lot of times he isn't ravenous but can eat, and that is nice. Um, so I will try to do those. And that's one of the first things I need to do. Four. Okay. So, did that. What are the other things on my week? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, let's try. Mm. Wait, what? Why are my parents going to Phoenix twice? Whatever. Oh. I don't think I'm seeing a lot else that I'm like, I gotta address that. Because I think a lot of things are going to look pretty different by next week. So nothing's coming up that I'm like, oh, gotta look into that. Except that there's stuff that's not being scheduled yet. I should probably send this email. I don't want to send it, but I probably should. Um, okay. I was about to do something and I forgot what it was. Oh, right. I was going to send that email I didn't want to send. Cool, cool. Oh, okay. I sent it very quickly and it was not that painful. Welcome back, Ozak. Punctuality is so much easier online. Yeah, that is for reals. That is a real thing. Okay, and I'm done with the calendar. I was realizing that like that further week, not great. That's a thing I need to think about. So I'll put it in my inbox. Think about what. Okay. Something I can just delete because I have captured it somewhere else. And then I think the last thing for me to do is just my little description. Let me check this. Okay. Um, okay. Anything else for this one? I don't think so. Okay. All right. Do, 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 do. Okay. Ooh, much to do this week. Also starting to make next week's task list schedule. Nice. That's excellent. Well, I'm afraid to say that I am ready to wrap up because I've been on here a while and I got to go do some stuff. So, thank you so much for joining us today. I really hope you got some good stuff done. I know I did. And even though I didn't know what I was going to do when I started, I was able to rescue it. And the first thing I tried didn't work. And so I pivoted, but hey, this isn't where my brain is right now. So I'm pretty proud of that. And I moved over to project planning and reviewing my system, and that seemed to work really well. So I'm feeling a little bit better about my system. I'm still working on looking at the tasks at the right time. We did a little talking about that, but in general, I'm feeling pretty good about everything. So thank you so much. We will see you here next week.